Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our usual Saturday night stream of Captain of Industry. For those who don't know, my name's Leon, and I've been doing YouTube now for nearly 5 years. I'm joined on Discord by Andy again. So hello, Andy.
Greetings all.
So if anyone doesn't know, Andy and me do the Icarus streams on a Sunday night. Andy is also a massive Captain of Industry fan as well. So, yep. Good evening, Vicky. Good to see you again. Now, those who weren't with us the other night, we've moved on a little bit. We've tried to automate a few things. What have I got? Oh, right, I'm getting a low food supply because it's waiting for my new food system to kind of get up and level. I've started to connect the food system to the belt system as well because of the distances involved. It just takes a while. It takes about, I've worked out, I think it's about 2 years of game time for it to get from the field to the actual file, the village. So, yeah. So we've got that happening. So it's in this. Thank you, Vicky. Appreciate that. And thank you to everyone else who's joined us tonight as well. It's in chat is on subscriber only, because otherwise we get loads of bots joining in with us trying to get us to go and see all these different sex sites. If you're into that sort of thing, this is not the channel for you. Not unless you want to come watch the Icarus stream on a Sunday night. That's a different sort of thing, isn't it, Andy?
It is. Talking of Icarus, we completed that mission you need to go in and collect.
I will do that.
We've prepped another mission. It's in progress. We're setting it up to do. This is a good deal harder. This one, it's wall-to-wall teeth.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sounds fun. I've also did a little bit since the last stream on this. We've got the vehicle parts in for the new vehicles being unlocked, and I'm going to quick deliver that. I need to start getting some bigger trucks out because I think that's going to help us a lot. Because these small fiddly little vehicles aren't really doing us any favours anymore on this map. Because it's because of the distances involved with everything. You know, even for you just think, well, going from here to this over here doesn't look far, but it is actually quite far because we're zoomed out a lot. Now, I'm going to address another thing as well. Again, it's been approached that I should move my camera from bottom left of the screen to the bottom right. I'm not going to move it. We moved it last time because people asked for it to be moved to this side, so it works. And if I move it over to the other side, it's going to block the other bits and pieces. So that it's also been again suggested I move the bits below, but I'm not going to, because that's where my way of acknowledging what you guys do for the channel. So those people who have donated, done super chats, done super stickers, become members, renewed membership, hit that subscribe button, all that sort of stuff. But those names there, it's my way in a way of saying thank you to you guys for supporting what this channel does. So that's my bit said on that. Right. Right, is that first vehicle started? Is that first vehicle rolled out of there yet? He's about to. I am going to move him straight onto allocation because I've got to get these bigger vehicles doing the jobs that need the extra support. Here he comes. Here comes our first big medium-sized truck on this one. He's going to go straight over onto the wastewater. Assigned fluid storage. There. Right. Sending those off to scrap, and we'll get the next vehicle up and running as well. So yeah, I'm trying to send the bigger trucks over to deal with like some of that sort of stuff. Because they should just be able to carry more. Therefore, in theory, I should have to put less trucks. As I said, we used to have it in the other corner. And we had this conversation. Good evening, Gold Graver Sunstrup. Yeah, this game is a load of fun. We love this game. Why are you not emptying? Won't load up. Don't get why he's not loading. Good evening, VC. No job. I don't get why the big truck is not getting... And this thing can't empty quick enough. It's got so much coming in, it can't empty quick enough. Right, we better give it another dump. Right, do that. Good, mate. Really good. Right. That should empty that. Let's upgrade that as well. No valid destination. Ah, so if you upgrade the tank, it removes it as a destination. That's a bit bizarre, isn't it? Has this one still got all its destinations? There. Yeah. Right, scrap you. Scrap you. Now that's a bit bizarre that it does that. Good, that's emptying. See, that's the advantage of the bigger truck. Is like it's taking, you know, this takes 20, that takes 60, and then it stops part way. That's why I kind of need the bigger trucks now to start replacing a lot of this stupid transit bits. Right. So have you found any tips that you want to share with anyone, Andy?
No, not yet. I'm kind of too early through this playthrough.
I think
I
as
would.
we said beforehand, it is that thing of not trying to go too quickly. I mean,
It will come back and bite you if you do it.
oh,
I mean
definitely.
and we've all seen it. It's happened to us all. Um, uh, and every time that you build something, expect a massive surge in transport delays.
Yeah.
And the trick is don't do anything else until that's stabilised. It sounds as though it's a bit tedious, but actually it isn't, because there's so much to keep your eyes on, and so much that can go wrong. It's just very easy to miss a connection, or, well, as you've just discovered there,
Yeah.
if you change the status of something you've pre-programmed as a delivery point, it forgets. I don't doubt that that's something that Philip and Marek would probably want to know about, and maybe rectify it, even if they see it as an issue. But yeah, you could live your whole life and not learn everything there is to learn about how to play this game.
This game is just mental.
Yeah.
We'll get a few more big trucks, and then we'll start getting some of the excavators replaced.
I suppose if there was one tip, as soon as you manage to unlock the edicts, stop your population growing uncontrolled.
Yeah.
That's the big one for me.
Well, I had to click it back on the other night because I was struggling. I couldn't send the ship out because it was too risky to do it. But the problem is then I forgot to turn it off again, and anyway, I've now got 159 spare workers.
Yeah, and that's a
food
and that's
resource
all
drain.
Mouths to feed. Yeah. So yeah.
I mean, I'm laughing. I've still not got any recycles from my recycle plant. Nope, still got none.
I'm still using my housing waste as a landfill.
Oh, I've actually. The problem was mine wasn't emptying for some reason. And the only way I've managed to get rid of it is to burn it.
Oh.
The problem is then that's a pollution thing.
Well, for burning it is, yeah, which is why I'm using it as landfill.
I tried that. My trucks wouldn't empty it.
Mine will. So maybe we should talk about that. There's a global dump edict.
Yeah.
Now. Not edict, but a setting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need a mind control tower to do it.
Yeah, the problem is I've tried it both ways and it just wouldn't do it.
Interesting. It works fine on my playthrough.
I mean, I have thought about putting it back in place because I could actually do with it. Actually, let's do it. Why not? Right, let's burn. I've actually been wasting off what would become my fertilizer supply at the moment as well, because I haven't. Actually, what am I doing? I haven't got the trucks to. Oh well, too late now. Where am I going to put you? You there. Quick remove you. And then quick deliver you. We'll put one truck on it. I'll come back and see it in. No, yeah, I don't bother about that at the moment actually. Right. Second truck's going on. Next truck's going on. Another one on water. Yeah, see, putting those big trucks onto the wastage, I can actually now just take one of them off of there. That helped. I'm going to put another one in there, and then I'm going to take all of those off of there.
How are you finding this individual control of routes by individual vehicles? Because it's something I don't do.
It's some. I mean, I try and. I mean, I only use it for certain things. So, I mean, it's like there. I've had to use it for my waste dump just to get them to do it. But you can put vehicles on. So, if you want to assign, you don't have to. You can assign vehicles to a warehouse, but you don't actually have to assign it a route. It will still use those vehicles for that item.
Okay.
So I think it's down here. Yeah, my iron plant, my iron storage has 2 vehicles assigned to it, but it doesn't have any routes assigned to it. So it's just there for those 2 vehicles that are dedicated to take iron to wherever it's needed.
Right.
So I found that useful.
Cool. I think one of the reasons I don't use designated routes for vehicles is because I had to get your advice on this because I couldn't unassign them.
Yeah.
It was a rather convoluted click sequence. I felt for my liking, but
yeah, I think you should be able to click on the one you want to disconnect and then just say disconnect.
Yeah.
But you can't. You have to actually go to the one you're supplying from.
Yeah.
Again, bring up the routes. Go and click the one you want to disconnect. Yeah, that's a bit. It's convoluted.
Yeah, it's less than intuitive, unfortunately.
Right. That's all happening. That's all happening. I need to. Have I got any spare big yellows? No, I haven't got any spare yellows. Vehicles wandering around. Right. What am I short of in there? Glass. Right. Need to get some more glass in, I think. That's it. We'll trade for some more glass. Right, that's the other thing I might want soon. Is that I've just unlocked the next size up cargo depot, which is quite good because unless I can get. Actually, has this started moving across here yet? Some more destinations locked for trees. Right, empty.
Yeah.
I'll get you to take waste as well. Because I've got this ramp that I'm trying to put down here so I can get to these trees.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's a nice bit of forest there. I've got this bit still being cleared to get to the oil supply that's in the middle of it.
Right.
And I've still.
I've already switched off my local oil supply. I'm importing oil.
Oh, I could, and you just use the factory I've already got, if you know what I mean. But I've got so many workers, I kind of need to put them to work. But until I can get the rest of the stuff running, I can't risk bringing anything else in at the moment.
Right, exactly.
Right,
Something else I'm very reluctant to do as well
what am I short of?
is to tap into the groundwater. I've run afoul of that before.
I've tried to, but the thing is, on this level, it's not on this map because there's enough wet seasons. I mean, I've got 4 using this area, and it's still at 99%.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good.
One of the things,
I'll use it. I'll use a ground pump as an emergency top up for fields.
Yeah. The problem is with this map, there's no water. Oh, if you think about it, I mean, there's a massive ground supply of water at the bottom, which I will make use of.
Right.
I'll have to because there's no other way of really getting water to it.
Well, there are wells you can import from, but you've got to find them first.
Yeah. Yeah, but then that's stuff I've got to transport all the way down there.
Yeah.
It's all adds the fun. What's this? Crude oil. Oh, there you go. There's my crude oil getting low. We may be importing it sooner than I planned. I'm down to 20%. That's still plenty. As I say, if it comes to it, I'll just import some.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that off of there, and obviously we're not shipping cement out from the looks of it. Cement factory, cement factory, cement factory. There.
Interesting how your playthrough compares to mine. You're on year 83, and you've got like huge infrastructure going on. I'm on year 93, and I've got hardly anything happening.
I'm going to put big truck on that, and then take all 3 of those off of there.
Big difference between our playthroughs here is
Well,
I've only got 30 vehicles.
But that's the great thing with this game, right? What am I short of? Vehicle parts. Right. I have the glass in store over here, but it's not bringing it down. See, I've got 120 glass there, which I need exported. There you go. I think somebody's gone to get it. There we go.
Started making compost.
Yeah.
But I haven't unlocked the thing to turn it into fertilizer.
Yeah, I've got one of the ones I've got coming up next. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted that one.
In fact, I can't unlock compost. Well, I can unlock compost.
Oh, I can unlock organic fertilizer. I'm just waiting for wheat farming's the next thing to get researched.
Yeah, that's on my list as well. Now, can you research it if you haven't found wheat?
No.
Wheat
I
seeds.
have. So I found it. I managed to find it the other night. So, right, what we're not getting here. It's just not getting enough iron into this area. I have a plan. I have a radical plan. If I give the iron just one place to deliver to, it means all the trucks are just going to go to one and get it split between the two.
That'll work. All right.
If I was to do there. Iron ore. Keep full. Import off. Import off. Truck export off. Right, so that should bring all the iron to here then. See how this works. It'll take time and some bigger trucks and bigger excavators. I mean, you need 30, I've got 26 made. Actually, I can turn you down again. Don't need you boost. I boosted up. I had to boost my fuel things because they got empty. Right, you're working. You're working. I'm going to try that. I've just turned that to assigned vehicles only. See if that helps. Here comes more food. Things are just getting made so slowly at the moment. So I'm going to put that on priority. See, I think this is starting to work. What do you want? Fluid storage. I need to get more iron being produced so that I can actually get my normal production back up and running. That's what happens when it gets behind. Getting enough water across there yet. I only want you doing assigned vehicles only. So once it gets above 60, it should empty. Oh, there it goes. Come on, what are you waiting for? Waiting for part, waiting for vehicles to be made. Good evening, Henry. How are you this evening, my friend? So yeah, don't be afraid to pop in and say hello. And I said again, thank you to Stravidas for the donation the other night, to VC for his super chat recently, Sodline for the membership renewal, and Harshit Patel is showing up as the last one to hit subscribe, even though I know others have hit subscribe since as well. It all helps, it all goes back into the channel. Right, we've actually got the bigger port now, so that is going to come in useful very soon. Hang on a minute, have I got you set to load? Cancel you. No, I'm not. I need you to... I need the sawmill online. Hope everyone's having a lovely weekend as well. And thank you for everyone who's hitting that like button, it all helps. Lovely if we can get to double figures again. I work all weekend, Henry. I'm back at work tomorrow morning again. This weekend is the calm one before the fun and games of next weekend. Really don't want to work next weekend. Isle of Wight Festival. And it's not that I want to go to it, it's just the fact that the Industry Giants, we supply a lot of the places that provide the food and everything for there. So it goes a bit mad. Alright, that's another one bit done. Vehicle coming out. Need to put another one on. Oh no, you're sat there. If you're sat there doing nothing, does that tell me you're full down here? No, it just tells me I think you're loading up. They're getting another vehicle. And again, signed vehicles only. Small trucks keep coming and taking stuff when I need them doing other jobs. We'll obviously accept a signed vehicle. What's this? Yeah. There's no small trucks assigned to this, yet they're still coming and collecting water. Right. Just sent to try me, I think. Since you obviously don't seem to have anything there, we'll take those vehicles away. I'm going to cancel this contract. It's that one, isn't it? I think it's going to unload. Yeah, but then that building needs turned round. You should be able to kind of, you know what I mean, with the buildings, kind of alter which side the input's on. You with me? Right, where are we at? Right. This belt's just taking forever to be built just because it needs so much. Right, they're all filling up. How are we doing down here? Just about getting by, but not to the level yet we need. Where? We got two coming in. Right, get rid of that one. Let's put an excavator on there. Start getting some bigger excavators made. Especially if I can get the iron plant sorted, that's the bit I kind of need to concentrate on at the moment. Some big trucks and some big excavators. Oh, you were saying... You're assigned to a mine control tower, yet you're bringing wood. How does that work? Oh, it's probably what he was just doing before I actually assigned him. Got it now. It may take a second for the penny to drop. It's still at 18%. I'm sorry if I'm just whizzing around like the map. It's just because at the moment I'm trying to figure out what I need to work on. Good evening, Bazzy. What have you missed? A lot of building. We're starting to get the bigger trucks coming out. There you go, there's one, right on cue. And... oh, I've reached my vehicle limit. Right, I need to get rid of a vehicle. Right, you're not assigned to anything, so you can get scrapped. You'll be scrapped. I've already told them to be scrapped. Trying to find the ones that aren't technically doing anything, even though they are doing stuff, and telling them that your services are no longer required. Yeah, I've just done a video with V Rising today. Oh, it's come out today. Interesting title. I'm not sure if it's my sort of thing. There's another one. Oh, thank you, Gamer, for welcome, becoming a member. Thank you very much, my friend. Hang on, we've got to do this. We haven't done this for a while. Thank you very much, my friend. Hope you're doing well. If you're ever looking for a stream to watch, UGN streams 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm just on a sabbatical for them at the moment. I normally stream for them But because of work at the moment, I'm taking a bit of time off. I'm good, mate. Do miss my UGN stuff, but I will be back in once we get through the summer. As it is, it's just been a rather busy time with real life work. Yeah. Right. What am I going to do? What was I trying to do? Right, get some more vehicles. You doing well yourself, mate? Yeah, and the sun. I sometimes hate this at this time of year because the weather is so nice, and where I live, I mean, I've got beach just literally 2 minutes down the road. But it's one advantage of living on this island, but I never get to enjoy it in the summer. And at the moment, I definitely am not walking down there because I'll never get back again. Stupid injury. But yeah, it's not fun. It's in this. Bazzy, if you're not already in the Discord, join, because I know Stravidus plays Re-Rising as well. So if you're looking for someone to play with, that might be someone. Yeah, I will need to catch up with Owen some point next week. Right, where are we at? Right, so is. I hope all is well. And so you still enjoying your stream. What you streaming lately? Even to let them know when you're streaming so they can come and see you. Oh, we got 44. I'll trade for some more glass while I can. But yeah, guys, it's in here. UGN is it is literally one channel, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Owen, who runs the team, does an amazing job. I said is unfortunately, just as I said, due to my own work life balance, I had to take a bit of a breather. Otherwise, I was just killing myself. Right, I've got water recovery now. Now that one, yeah. I'm just thinking if I put one of these in. What have I not got? Oh, I haven't got the red blocks. Oh dear. Oh, that one's filling up now. If I pause that one for a little bit. Yeah, as it is. It's an amazing job the team does. As I said, I will be back. I mean, it's not. I haven't. You know, I've just had to take time away. Right. If we go with the truck. Right, I'm just trying to see. This guy's got to get. That's right. You can get here. Because these excavators can't get under the high bars. Yeah, that'd be good. Thanks, Vicky. Right, there's more parts coming in. One roll out. Still got 30% to go. As I said, I will be back. I will be back. Go and quick deliver that. Right. Bulldoze that one. Trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. I need 70. It has reduced our electrical output a little bit. You sat up here waiting? Here is the excavator. Right, so what we'll do is we'll send you there. And then what we'll do is we will scrap you. Look at the size difference in these things. I can't wait to see the stage 3 ones. They must be a mental size. Not agree, Andy?
Yeah, I'm massively looking forward to upgrading my vehicles. I managed to do it on my beta playthrough,
yeah,
and get them all upgraded, but we only had 2 levels then.
Yeah, I think it's remembering that's why I've had to do it this way and put all these ramps in.
Yeah,
because you know yourself, otherwise, like I had there before, I was having to dig out sides of mountains.
Yeah.
If I get a few more, the thing is, bring a few more of these on. This will then take care of all of this issue, which is already starting to build up. That's good.
I see the first of the mods has appeared.
There's been 2 mods all the time.
Yeah.
I've not tried any of them.
No, but it's typical. The first one is the unlock everything cheat.
Yeah. Yeah, but that one existed in the beta.
I know, but they've converted it now for the EA.
Yeah.
It's always the way. It's always the way with these games. Somebody just wants to bypass all
The fun bit.
yeah.
In my own playthrough save, I've actually got the bakery running. So you suddenly think, oh, it'll be easy to do this. No.
Nice. I'm looking forward to mods where they're going to change some of the vehicles. Maybe make them.
VC's hitting the Reggies.
I have no idea what that means.
So, my little bird emblem is called Reggie. The reason why it's in there, back when we first introduced the emblem, because it wasn't my first logo, but when it was first, the previous incarnation we did, we had I let basically the community decide what to call it, and because the channel is Red Event Games, REG, they called it Reggie.
Yes.
Which kind of stuck, which is why now people also call me Reg and all this sort of stuff now. So I'm literally Reg, Red, Leon, all sorts. Red Event, because on UGN I'm Red Event.
Nice.
And Vicky joined in as well. Right, we're halfway actually. Oh God, they haven't even got all the rubber over to that yet. Where's my rubber trucks? I didn't have any assigned. Oh, I've got another truck I can assign. Right, you can go there. You're waiting, so you can go for scrapping. You're waiting, you can go for scrapping. Truck. Excavator, truck. So yeah, that's why the emblem's called Reggie. That's why he's on, like the merchandise and that we have. I like Reggie. I mean, it is. Yeah, so do I. I mean, when we first got him, we were just given the head, and I must admit, I did actually go into Fiverr and get someone to complete. Literally take the head and make it a thing. So, I really was happy with that. It came out really well, and I think it looks really good on the t-shirts and that as well. I like my Red Event t-shirts. I actually do need to design another new one. Yeah. And then he terrorised those goats, didn't he, Vicky? And anyone who wants to understand the goat joke, me and Vicky were having a conversation on Twitter one night, and I tried to type about the goals of the channel, and I typed the goats of the channel, and hence Reggie torched the goats.
Isn't that now used as greatest of all time? Goats?
Yes, but Reggie just actually was torching goats.
Oh.
And Vicky even did a picture of the goats eating a picture with Reggie on it. So, yeah, when Reggie was sweet and innocent, actually he was more sweet and innocent in the original kind of thing. The this version was done because myself, as a Liverpool fan, we got the Live Bud combined with that one, and we got what is now, which I really do love. Oh, we'll pause that one again because it's not quite. The steel put's got plenty of iron. The other one hasn't yet. Right, have we got any waiting? Where are you going? The harvester. Mine. Right, you go for scrapping. You can go for scrapping as well. Right, come on. Oh, that's I got that pipe hooked back in again. And what we do is we take a pipe from there to there. And even if this just helps a little bit with the water situation, it's a help. Yeah. Yep, so we're going to Monday. I'm actually going to change the way I'm doing Monday, because Monday was supposed to be the members' night, the members' chat, and we're going to open it to everyone. So 8 o'clock on Monday night, we'll be setting up, I think it'll be the studio that we're in at the moment. Anyone who wants to come and join in and have a chat about various stuff to do with the channel, plans, there will be some announcements regarding changes that are happening to the channel in the coming weeks. Just come and ask questions, suggestions, you know, ideas, chat rubbish, which we've done numerous times. Then you're very welcome to come and join us in Discord Monday night, 8 PM UK time. So we won't be doing an extra stream on Monday night. We'll probably end up streaming again on Tuesday night, as well as tomorrow night. But yeah, second Monday of every month we have these silly chats, which have been quite fun. Right, what are we missing? Got much glass? We have. Still got plenty of glass for the moment. Good little thing up here is not getting a truck to load. No, you won't be. The bots won't be able to chat. So we're not using YouTube. We're doing it on Discord. The bots. So to anyone who's in the Discord can come and join the chat. Right, that's that one. I'm taking another one offline. I need 7. Yeah, if the bots decide to join in the call, I think they'd get lynched. I actually think we're putting more steam into it than what it can handle. I like the way you can move these up and down now. You seen that, Andy?
I'm just thinking about what you said. Move what up and down, sorry?
So see, you know how like these things, they've got multiple recipes?
Yeah.
So you can set them to priority, so if they're at the top, they're a higher priority.
Ah.
So that's what these arrows on the left-hand side of the boxes are for.
Oh, well, there you go. 0 out of 10 for observation for me.
That's
never
something
know.
I only noticed about it because I saw it mentioned in one of the patch notes. Didn't
Right.
quite know what... When I looked earlier, I couldn't quite figure out what they were talking about until I just tried it then. So it's, again, we still learn. There's so many things that are continually evolving and changing.
I think that's rather toy, actually.
I think that's quite. I think that's a good idea, especially for things like sort of with this, when you might have. I mean, of course, I want iron ore as the priority, but then iron scrap would be the second one.
Yes.
So that sort of thing, or early game, you'd want them doing the iron scrap before they do the iron.
Correct. Yeah.
So there's
Well, a lot of the refugees are still bringing scrap, aren't they?
yeah,
Yeah. Cool.
which I kind of need to get back into, figure out how I'm going to put back into this system somehow, because actually I never checked. Has recycling actually given us anything yet? Has recycling given us anything yet? Has it given us anything yet? No! Our recycling plant has basically been running for nearly 3 hours and has generated diddly squat. How's this ramp looking? That's starting to come together. That's looking good. And the ramp over. I love the way the camera dips into the valley. It comes up the valley. And where's the thing? There's the ramp. That's one's starting to look quite cool as well. You know how we said about doing it as a zigzag?
Yeah. Swiss Alps switchback.
Yeah, decided I'm not going to. I'm just going to go straight down.
Fair play.
Because I think, I was saying, if we switch back, we're going to come out too far, and it's going to mean it's going to totally stay high. If I stay on that line, it's actually going to hit higher ground.
Yep.
And once I hit that, then switch back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, it's still generating quite a lot of sideways out as well, but I have also been asked to do an experiment at some point, which I may have to do a separate stream for, or video, of drilling through walls just to see what they do.
Yeah, that ramp you're building, that's a massive amount of rock. That ramp you're building is a massive amount of
Yeah, but
rock.
if you think about it, it's on big projects like that, it would be.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, if you think about it, if somebody said, right, build a ramp up the side of Snowdonia,
Yeah.
you know, it would involve a lot of concrete. If they build, you know, a bridge between Southampton and the Isle of Wight, there'd be a lot of doing it, and also there'd be a lot of misery caused from the people in the Isle of Wight.
I'll bet.
Miserable bunch they are. Right, now is this telling me that this trucks are now got spare ones there? I think we do actually. I think we're going to have to put another one on that one, because that's not emptying. Right, so what we'll do is we'll steal one from there and we'll put it on there. How many more? How much more we need on this? $120 more yellow. Can I upgrade that? Can. They'll be more efficient when they get the stuff that they're getting. Oh, now the coal's not getting enough. There's always something said to try. Why are you going off that way, you horrible things? Just try and force them back into the coal area. Yeah, I think it's iron. I think once we get... Yeah, it's another one of those coming out. I think potentially we might be able to get rid of both of these two. I think two of the large ones might actually do us over here. Thank you everyone for helping us get to double figures on the likes button again tonight. Appreciate that. We've actually done it in the first hour tonight. Instead of me begging at the end of 3 hours. Oh dear. You have to laugh. Right, that's happening. Food wise is going up. The atmosphere, this ramp, as these things are all working, it's just takes time for it to get across. Because we're saying we literally, because I put the two of them in quick succession. If I was just doing one of those conveyors, it'd been finished by now. But I did them both literally one after the other, and it's like, you know, an absolute ton of materials which I don't keep a load of. Well, I do. I keep a full warehouse of like 360. But when you need like 600-700, and then you call on your iron mines decide to mess you around. You should be coming out there now.
Got a question for you.
Yes.
So, I've just started researching gas combustion.
Yes.
So that I can create gas boilers, right? You know those.
Yep.
Now I don't want to eliminate the coal boilers that I've currently got because I don't think the gas supply I've got is entirely stable yet. But I'd rather burn the gas than the coal.
Yeah.
If I put a balancer in the steam line, will it use the gas boiler in preference to the coal boiler if I do that?
So you can remember, you can set the priorities on the balancer.
Yeah.
But it will also probably depend on how much materials you feed. So what you'd have to do, as long as the gas one is getting materials and it's getting the balancer, it would have priority on that line.
Right.
As soon as, you know, if it loses anything, which is what you want, then yes, the coal one should be doing. I don't personally use the gas boilers because
and I wouldn't usually, but something has changed here because I'm producing gas from anaerobic digestion of potatoes.
Well, the thing is, that before we never used to use that, did we?
No. Well,
I mean, it's like in this map, I definitely won't be using that because I've only just got enough food for the people.
Right. Okay. Well, I've got.
Yeah, but then I've got a population of 855.
Yeah, what's mine? 335.
Yeah. And I am doing it off 3 farms, which is not bad, I don't think.
No, that's very good. That number of people off 3 farms is very good. And they're getting vegetables. Right? They're not greenhouses.
No, they're 3 farms. You can see them on screen.
Right. Sweet.
Literally 3 vegetables. They literally have got potatoes 1 rotation, and vegetables on another rotation, and the rest of it's just they're being fertilised to keep a decent level coming through.
You got a food market too yet?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Is that
food market
useful?
I've actually got 3 of them. So this is them here, and you can have different things in each of them.
Yeah.
So at the moment, mine are all empty apart from one. because I'm literally, because at the moment I'm getting the potatoes coming on a regular basis, but they're all going into, the vegetables are all going into one side at the moment.
Yeah.
Once it comes down the new line, which has got on the balance, has got a balancer on it, it should be a bit more sorted.
Wow.
So look, yeah, you can see, look, there's them going in there now. So this one you can see it's got potatoes and vegetables.
Well, you got to remember, I'm 30 seconds adrift here, so.
Yeah. If you're 30 seconds adrift, what channel are you watching on? It's only about a
Well, I'm
10-second
watching you on
delay.
YouTube, but we're talking on. Yeah, but my internet's like a bit of wet string, so.
Oh yeah, reminds me. I've got to sort of look at. I've got to phone up my internet provider on the week on Monday. My contract runs out next month, but I am planning to change. But I'm not sure if the new company's in this area yet. I need to phone them up to find out when they plan on being in this area. I don't really want to go into a new contract if they're going to be here like next month.
If I thought I could persuade the building owners that I live in to allow me to put a Starlink dish up, I would.
I literally have a fixed fibre cable right to the side of my building.
Wow.
So I want, and the thing is, that's the one waiting to be connected into our village.
Yep.
Because I've worked out I can get about 500 megabyte line for the same price as I'm paying now for a 70 meg line.
When I first moved in to where I am now, and I had to, the place was gutted. It was completely refurbished before I moved in, and I had to establish a telephone line.
Yeah.
I was talking to the OpenReach engineer, because this building was built in the 1960s in an area that, to all intents and purposes, was very much less populated at the time it was built than it is now. He thinks that the line that comes from the exchange to this building is not even copper. He thinks it's aluminium. Which that's pretty. I mean, you can run a signal down it, but it's not ideal, is it?
This is the one place I've never seen engineers. I mean, where I live is quite I live on an island that's a tourist place, but in one of the smaller villages on it, and I have never seen so many engineers at junction boxes as I have here. I mean, there just seems to be constantly an engineer there.
I don't know if that's good or that's bad.
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me if it was bad. Because I mean, I've had the line to this house. I've been here 4 years, and the line, the OpenReach. It's OpenReach now. It used to be BT then. I've replaced the line to this house once since I've been here.
Wow.
Because the problem is I live on the south coast of the island, which basically is the non-UK mainland side. Yeah. So I've got pure, channel wind blowing straight up the road. Right. Get another trucker out from one of these ones down. Come on. What are we doing? Glass. We need some more glass. Time to do some more trading. Keep trading away all my decent building materials at the moment to get glass. Right, has this got coal now? He's got coal now. Yay! Yeah, see, this is the problem I thought was going to happen. These towers can't handle a normal output. That's bad. Means realistically you're going to have to put a tower in for every generator. I mean, I suppose it's better than putting the steam into the... Well, I don't know what they are putting into there, because if the... Yeah, what are they putting in there? They're not putting steam in there, and they're not putting exhaust in there. You with me?
I'm looking at your display. If you, what does the tower say when you've?
So it says you put the steam in, you get water out.
Yeah.
Right. So the water comes out the pipe. What's steaming?
That's low pressure steam that's processing, right?
Medium pressure. Oh yeah, low pressure. Yeah. Yeah, because you can even steam depleted.
Yeah, that's the next level down.
I need 23. It just seems weird that there's steam coming off or smoke coming off when there's nothing to actually steam or smoke. You know with me?
I am, but of course, Philip and Marek want you to see that it's doing something.
Yeah.
Because that's a standard cooling tower that you'd see on, any given power station around the world, and they all will be giving off steam. Some will make it out, but some of it will condensate into water.
If you're tied to that,
did I just say condensate? I meant condense into water.
I knew what you meant.
Jesus, I clearly need another glass of wine.
Yeah, must do. But you're getting scrapped. Let's complete that tower.
Looking at my playthrough, mate, and my trucks are not having any trouble dumping exactly what I need them to dump where I need to dump it.
Oh no, that one seems to have worked now. So I don't know whether it's something fixed in a patch, and I've missed a note on it.
Not aware of anything along those lines. I mean, it may have happened. I might have missed it, but
or it was just a glitch in my game at the time.
Could have been.
Because we had at one point we had multiple bits, and it just wouldn't empty them.
Right.
What are we doing? We need 41 more yellows and a ton of rubber. The rubber is there, but so I'm not worried about that. As soon as it gets near, we should be able to complete that line. That then gives me access to more trucks. 60.
No, not more trucks.
Well, no, but I free up more trucks. Free up more trucks, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because again, it's another job that's then automated instead of us having to, like at the moment, this trucks are just sitting here waiting.
Yeah.
Small excavator has no fuel. Well, why have I got a small excavator? And he's now got fuel, so obviously it wasn't that much of an urgent issue. Right, you should all be... So this one is now converted over to 2 excavators and 4 larger trucks. So we'll keep an eye on that one, make sure it still just keeps that full. If that works, then that's great. If not, we might have to add another truck or so to it just to overlap them as they load and unload. The excavator's sitting there at the moment waiting. But of course they're taking more down because we had 5 trucks. No, we had 6 trucks doing 20. So it was 120 where we now got 4 trucks doing 60. So it's 240. So we've actually doubled up the capacity.
Yeah.
God, it sounded like I knew what I was talking about then. Right, so we'll do another truck, another excavator, and more trucks. Tree harvester has no trees to harvest. Right, so he's now got to go down. He's now got to do a bit of a journey. He's got to go there. He's got to go there. Got to take those ones. Got to have those ones. Yeah, that's all the ones that are available at the moment to him. See, as I said, is once you start getting into this level, vehicles start becoming a lot more useful, I think. Hang on, what do you mean these vehicles? You ain't got stuff to do. There's trees there. You bugger, you missed ones. I've been told to tell you that you're used to worse. Vicky says I'm used to worse mistakes from her than I am. So you're all good.
You're much more of an expert at this game than I am.
I think it's the thing is, I mean, that's why I say I love some of the cars. Or do this, but the thing is with this, as I said, my factories they evolve. You know what I mean? They don't just. I'm not one of those ones that goes, right, this has got to be there, this has got to be there, this has got to be there. You know, I've kind of my copper plant is here because it's halfway between where the copper is and where the factory is. Because if I put it too far to one side, I still have a massive long line of stuff to move. Just the problem with this map, everything's got massive distances between them.
I think that's unavoidable because as you work through the map and you need more space for different industrial processes, you have to do it that way. So yeah. I wouldn't say that what you've just said is a wrong way to play it. It absolutely is not. You have to do it that way.
I've just realised I never actually set. Or did I? I didn't. Use iron ore. How's this looking? Yeah. The trucks are handling it. Right, so we've got the first one going over to take over the coal side of things.
I'll tell you what I'm enjoying though. Upgrading these storage devices.
Yeah.
That is just what a difference that makes.
Yeah, I get you, John. I get you. John says he wants it all right straight away, as in Factorio. It's a painful style for sure. But on this, you've got to evolve with it. I mean, it's like there. These are my science factories. This is the third location on this save because they used to be up here, then they went to here, and now they're down here. God, the excavator's slow. Right, quick deliver that. Right, how are we doing here? We can go. Quick deliver! Yay! I think we've just automated another process. Take you off of there. I'm so glad I went around and spent time putting these bridges in place. I do actually want to do another bridge. Actually, there's one I want to do here. No, there's two I want to do here. And there is a method, there is a reason. I actually thought about this earlier today. So we put there ready. Organic fertilizer. Right. How do I make that? Organic fertilizer. Right. So we want to take. Right, I want to stop that. I'm not too worried about this as it is, because I think I don't worry too much about that side of it. It's I think this a lot of us are still learning the new processes in this game, and that's one of the fun bits about it. Right, I want a mixer. I'll put it there, just in case I need want to add another one. You're going to be making compost. We'll put that into loose storage. Yep, recyclable still nothing. I mean, if we can start getting any form of fertilizer, that's good. If we put you there. Nope, another truck to allocate. That's going to go. Come back to that in a second. Scrap you. And you. How fast is it going to load this truck? the large excavator and a little truck. Basically, it takes a scoop, really. We've actually the two excavators and the 4 trucks are now actually creating excess iron. Have we got any? There we go. There's some vegetables on the way down the line. We start the long journey. I want a pipe. Goes there.
Oh, we did get some exotics on that last Icarus.
Oh, cool.
You were in, mate. So when you get back in, we left you a bunch of stuff in the base, but you just need to make your way back to the ship, so we all get paid exotics.
Yeah, no problem. I will do it after this tonight. It'll only take me 2 seconds.
Yeah. We left, just in case you need to be tooled up, I think we left all our heavier duty weaponry and
The base was
stuff
right next to the
behind.
trucks anyway, wasn't it? Other ships.
Pretty much.
So yeah, our literally just going to come out. Right, we've got 12% resource. I'll wait when it gets to 10. If it comes to, all I'll do is I'll expand the ports, put in a. I haven't even connected. Actually, I need it to start work on that.
I wouldn't recommend you join the new mission on your own though, because it's a single day one and it's quite a.
No, I won't. I'll wait. I'll wait till tomorrow night and jump in.
Yeah. I'll try and make sure we've got you kitted out as best we can. It's been hard going because of where it dropped us, which biome, and the tasks we've got to do. It's quite a thing.
But yeah, if anyone who's just in this tomorrow night stream from 8 o'clock UK time, it's Icarus. If you haven't seen it, come and join us because it's quite a fascinating game. Likes to hand us, he likes to kick our butt as well. Right, how are we doing here? I only want to upgrade these. What am I short of? Reds. Yeah, I've also got no glass. No, I have. I've really enjoyed Icarus. It is. It's surprised. It really has surprised me how good it is. But it's like this. I think this game has surprised everyone about how good it is, and we've been playing it for what, a while now, and it still continually amazes me. Look at all the vegetables coming down the line.
I think as part of a genre of these types of games, it actually has an awful lot going for it.
I think this fits into so many different genres as well.
Yes, indeed.
And that's the thing is with this. I mean, yes, there isn't. Okay, it is survival, but it's also not survival. I could say. I mean, it's definitely survival in the fact that there's like how much of my wits will it survive the game.
Well, I mean, there is a survival element to it, because if you listen to Nihilas when he's talking about it, he's continually referring to death spirals.
Yeah.
Where he's saying, oh, you could run out of food, or you could run out of fuel, or you could run out of maintenance. Yeah, you can. You shouldn't, if you do it right.
But we all have.
I've come really close. That's for sure. Really close.
Oh, I have. But the thing is with it is, my thing is, of course, my mistakes happen publicly because I'll do it on video. So I don't hide. I don't glamorize it or anything like that. This is how I play.
And a mighty fine job you're making of it too, mate.
Man, I'm about pigs of it as well. Right, let's put another big truck down there.
I mean, for all the people that are watching your stream, it would be very easy for people to look at it and say, "Oh, that's way too complicated for me to play," but it actually isn't.
No.
Because it's a game you can. It's not like a coffee break game,
No.
but you can dip in and out of it. You don't have to play for hours and hours and hours non-stop. I mean, a lot of us do because it's addictive, but the trick is to just get a system tuned to your liking or to your requirements, and then you can just save your game and move back. I mean, you can tell how well this game is written because it loads and saves like lightning.
Yeah.
It's stable.
And I think the bit that surprised a lot of people on the launch day was they were all panicking about, oh, gonna have to wait hours for it to download and all this. It was about a 2-minute download.
Yeah, it's a pocket style game. It's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, graphically, I can't fault it. I think it's the sort of
details are
animations they got. Yeah. It's very, very good. And, I saw a lot of
But it's
stuff in the Steam comments saying, oh, there's no tutorial.
Yeah.
Well, that's clearly wrong,
I mean, I know what you're saying there, John, is about a sandbox mode for learning, but then we're all learning. And that's the great thing with it. I mean, yes, we played the beta, but none of this stuff was in it.
The devs specifically ruled out a sandbox from a long time back. However, going back to something I said earlier about mods, somebody's already brought out a mod that allows you to unlock everything.
Yeah.
So
it's one of those.
I don't think I'd want to play this game if it just had infinite resources that you had access to permanently. There would literally be no challenge.
Gotcha.
And it's not a fast enough paced game that you really need a sandbox.
Yes, but then John, as I know what you're saying is you have a lot of time, not everyone has. But I don't think this is a game. If you're looking for a game that's quick to play, then this then necessarily isn't that game for them. As I said, I mean, you look how popular Fortnite is, and everyone, oh, Fortnite's such a great game. Not for me. I don't like it. It's not my sort of thing. These sort of games, you kind of have to put the time in, learn them, develop your kind of thing, understand where you're going wrong.
I mean, I don't even know what Fortnite is really, but so I couldn't make the comparison. One thing I can say about this one is, you just put a little system together, plan it out, make it look nice, make it efficient. It gives you a tremendous sense of achievement.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's like this ramp is going to be. I mean, when this ramp comes together, this will be my sense of achievement. This bit,
yeah,
because I'm loving the look of that already as it's coming down.
Yeah, looks cool.
I mean, okay, it's taking a lot of resources. Well, it's not really, because at the moment it's what, a couple of diggers and a couple of trucks that are really doing it, and the rest is being brought over from other bits to dump. But I've kind of got everything kind of happening. My iron plant's working, my steel plant's working, my build plant's working. Yeah, see, low fluid I'm ignoring. I'm not worrying about because, as I said, that's because it's all on the cable going across. My supplement plant is actually overperforming.
You've just said something there that I think would have been absolutely awesome in this game, and that's a cable car.
Who knows?
Type thing, yeah. That would just
imagine
really
that going
cool.
across that valley.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, now you got me thinking. I think I read somewhere someone was trying to build a bridge across there. I'm
Wow.
thinking, yo, that's just mental.
I know in
No, and
Discord.
here you go. And I think Andy's the best one to say that is, it's in John's just saying that he felt time pressure when starting, but there really is no pressure to do things fast. And that's what me and Andy's talking about. Andy has been,
Yeah.
I mean, we've both, you're actually further in years into the game than me, but population-wise, you're about, less than half of what I've got.
Something like that. What have I got here? Literally, I'm year 100. So I'm 10 years ahead of you.
Yeah.
But I've only got 335 people. But I don't have anything like the infrastructure that you've got.
Yeah.
And I've still only got 30 vehicles, which I like.
I'm down to 82.
But in answer to John's observation there, it does feel as though you have pressure when you first start the game. There's a lot of systems that you kind of have to get running.
Yeah.
The sort of basics, the food. There's a lot of scrap to work through to start with, so there's no real pressure to start mining very, very quickly.
Yeah.
However, maintenance is something that you just can't avoid. You have to do it. But the trick is to not every time you unlock a research item, you think, oh, that's it, I've got to go and build it now, but you don't.
No.
Yeah. And the last beta playthrough that I went through, I had no chemical processes whatsoever.
Yep. Remember you showed me and you looked at the map?
Yeah.
I looked, so this remember what I was saying about my vegetable thing? There you go. It's splitting off to my 2 warehouses now.
Yeah.
No, ignore that. That's only because this is the first time this is coming into action. This is what I said, is because we've been waiting for the belt to arrive, get stuff delivered. So I've got a belt that brings down the vegetables and a belt that brings in the potatoes. So now they're going off to the thing. This should start coming up. Because look at the line of stuff that's coming in.
Yeah. There's another difference here, John, between Leon's playthrough and my playthrough. He's got 10 months food. I've just dropped from 86 to 77 months food.
Yeah.
And I have only done that because I've been turning potatoes into compost, but I can switch that stuff off. I can recover that.
Up to 11 months. Why have I all of a sudden? Oh, it's because they've actually finished the recycle plant finally.
Yeah.
Not that I've got anything for them to actually do.
But the real trick is, once you get a system up and running, just let it run. Just let it sit there and build up lots and lots and lots of resources. And then when you build something, you'll have those resources. And once your construction materials, etc., drop below a certain point, well, then you don't build anything else until you've built those stocks up again. It sounds slow and tedious, but you see, that's the nice thing. At that point, you leave the game running. So long as nothing's in jeopardy, go and make yourself a cup of tea. Go order a takeaway or whatever, and come back. And when your stocks are good.
There was a comment from someone in one of the videos. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, John doesn't know who I am, mate.
Andy. No, John is Andy, who's in the thing, is another gamer. Has been, me and him met through Captain of Industry. In one of my live streams, we now started gaming together. And Andy is in this. As Andy, he jumps into Discord to chat because he's too lazy to type.
Yep.
So, but again, he's another person who's got knowledge of the game that we're playing. I'm just trying to find this comment. Load it up. Somebody put it on a video. I think it was last night's video they put it on.
All right.
And it was actually quite fascinating, which I want to try as an experiment. Here it is. So, this was from Darren. An interesting thing I found. If you start a new game, select and recycle the ruin, then build only the fallen when available. 1 research building, 2 farms, 1 maintenance building, then select all research up to including conveyor belts, then go and have dinner and watch a movie. When you come back, you will have all the research done, and then you just got to be careful with the build order, but you can basically cut out the temporary build and stuff and straight jump into a belted layout.
Yeah.
I thought that's taking time to play to find that out.
Yeah, it has, and that's sweet. I like it. I like it. Hi, John, by the way.
Dig 2, yes, you can have more than 2 research.
No, John, I don't have a channel. I don't have any charisma to do YouTube. Not like Leon.
He's just not mad enough. But look, we're back up to 15 months food.
Sweet.
So, and that, look, there's more coming down the line already.
While I was watching your channel, my game's just gone pear-shaped on me.
It does that. That's what I love about this game. Is it just all of a sudden you go along thinking, "Oh, I'm doing fine. Whoa, what happened there?" Oh, look, another dig up. Right into the coal hole. Into the coal hole. Right, I'm going to scrap you. Yeah, this is. I mean, this changing over to the on the iron side to the bigger vehicles has definitely worked because it's now overloaded. Who has a strong Norwegian accent? Or you got a strong, or has you got a strong Norwegian accent, John? I'm not always the quickest on the uptake. Nothing wrong with having a strong Norwegian accent. Right. Oh, corn farming's finished now as well. Now that technically means we can make booze.
Me. Now we're talking.
Yeah, because you've got the mill. Because the mill, you take corn and water, which gives you corn mash and animal feed. Now, what would you do with it from there? No.
We do chickens now. I'm looking forward to doing chickens.
Yeah, you can get chickens.
They've got some Madras sauce recipe. That'd be nice.
I need to get that. Oh, come on. I cringe hard when our politicians speak. Oh! Oh, we've got some recycled stuff. So it must be that... It must be you have to have this connected to it for it to actually then even work. Right, I'm not going to worry about putting anything on it. So we've got some iron scrap at the moment, some copper scrap. That's quite cool. It only took nearly 4 hours for that to actually do anything. So I need to go over here and change the digger setup. Yeah, I do hope they get rid of this clashing of the vehicles, because that's sometimes a bit annoying. I love the fact you hear it kind of moving. Right, how are we doing on some more trucks? We need some more glass. I've got materials I can trade.
Might seem like a bit of a shameless plug, but my game is currently streaming live in in Leon's Discord.
And I won't be. If you're a member of the Discord and you want to have a look, compare what we're see what we're talking about, the different styles of build, then in Discord you'll be able to see things. But also means you can come and join us in chat as well. And on that note, I'm going to quickly take it 2 minutes. I will leave it looking at. Oh, look at low food supply. It's just the same while it gets used to all the stuff coming around. That's what it is. Because look, there's a ton of food coming around again. Look, all those vegetables, all those potatoes, and then there'll be more over here. And once I get the fertilizer up and running, there'll be even more coming down the line. But I'll be back in 2 seconds. Andy, if you want to talk to the people, you can talk to the people. I will leave your microphone turned on.
I will try and field any questions I see pop up on the Discord, on the stream. So
I'll be back in 2 seconds. And nobody asked you a question.
They probably don't believe me. That's what it is.
Right, how are we doing truck-wise? We've got another truck to allocate.
They're not here for me, mate. They're here for you.
Right, so we can actually start getting rid of some of these trucks, so you can go. You can go. Actually, I should actually be putting them off to other uses. I shouldn't actually just be getting rid of them. I should be using them. And how many of them we got now? 13. Right, I think the next ones we need are probably over at Copper. Oh no, it's running fine. That's empty, that's empty. I think we're going to have to start looking at the oil system then. Actually, that's where I'm hoping the building materials are going. Are they going up there? They are. Good. Sawmill and oil rig next. unlock. Technically, I have got this. You empty. I was to bring in coal and wood. No, yeah, no wood. Do that with the. Is that the unit module? Or is it loose module? No, it's unit module, isn't it, for wood?
Yes, mate.
Vicky says she was completely enjoying the view and forgot to talk to you.
If I was desperate for company, Vicky, I would have pinged you.
Right. How much more of this have we got? I have the sour water stripper. What am I going to put there? Put that one there. Need to pipe off that up there to there. Pull a steam pipe from there. I also like the fact that the quick belt system.
Yeah, it's done that for a while. I've found that incredibly useful. It knows what you intend when you ask for a belt. So it's really good. Or a pipe.
So that would then take care of the stuff coming off the sour water line. So I've suddenly realised I've not put actually on none of this. I haven't told it not to build. That's better. Don't want it building it yet. That's the fuel. I need... Back to that in a second. Yeah, vehicles are all starting to pile up coal now as well. What? You can't just type things like that, Vicky, and... Oh, it's the lightning. Okay. Vicky and the lightning not getting on again. Why is my population dropping? That's right, it's not a disease. I've had cholera, I've had my villagers have the flu. We need some sort of early medical thing unlocked. Oh, see, can make alcohol but can't ferment the stuff till then. That's not...
Somebody will bring out the Pfizer mod for you, mate. You can build it, but it won't do anything for you.
I want the cornfield mod where it puts in a baseball field. You know, build it and they will come. The alternative beacon. Yep, that ramp's still coming on. Yep. I mean, I can turn it off, Vicky, but I'm not going to. I like the lightning in this game. They've put the work in, it should stay. Right, back to this. So I need storage for a couple of other products for now. How am I going to do this? Bring you over next. Actually, I've just realised I need to alter that one and that one. No. There, that one. I need height balancers. Across like that. And then I need what else? Yeah, I mean, I've got to hook up this second one and the second boiler. But that's got me, should have me one system ready to run. Right, where are we at? 8%. I've got to get wood coming in from another source, because at the moment it's just no use. I'm not getting enough wood from the wood cutters. Actually, let's do the sensible thing. Let's not do that. Let's go take a couple of trucks off of there. And actually give them another job. Getting all these bits and pieces hooked up. Right, quick deliver that. I reckon if I put another big excavator in there, I can get rid of all the little excavators. And another 2 trucks. That way I can get rid of all the blue trucks. It's amazing how much stuff is actually holding up now, if you know what I mean. I've got to start watching that water situation. Right, how are we doing over here? Are they actually building anything? Oh, they have. I need to go to there and add another tower, which is that one. Let's do one of those trucks back. Bring him to there. I mean, it's like I laugh. My trucks are extremely busy, but there's an awful lot of them doing absolutely nothing. Where are you going? You belong to the fuel station, do you? There's that building I was telling you about. They said it's going to collapse. It's the control tower for the ramp. How are they doing? Oh, they're not far off. I mean, we can kind of get rid of that. And then do a bit of editing so we can plan the rest of it. Oh, hang on, look, that's actually hitting land there. That actually looks like it worked out pretty much exactly. Actually, take that off. Now, I couldn't have planned that any better if I tried, could I? I mean, what was the chances of that happening?
It was a geezer I worked for a few years back. Used to say, where at all where possible, be lucky.
Yeah. Oh, but you got to admit, that is really lucky. I mean, the fact...
Nothing wrong with luck, mate. Nothing wrong
I
with
mean,
it
okay,
at all.
I've still got all this bit to fill in. But the fact it hits the flat at the flat point, I couldn't have timed worked that any better. And at that point, I think it's the point where I'd stop and build the tower again. Not that I particularly need to, but... Oh, they're fairly getting through those trees. Come on. Load up there. You need 20 more and that'll get me the sawmill unlocked. I think I need to get rid of you. How are we doing glass-wise? Keep looking at this thinking, right, I want to put another field in, but how would I get water to it? Because I'd have to probably put it here. I can't believe all of a sudden it starts producing. Right, we've got fertilizer now being made. I want to get over to my fields because that will then help my food side of things. Right, my cargo is loaded for the sawmill. It's there. I want it there because it's less distance for it. No, because there's not enough space in that corner. I'll have to go in this corner. Is it? Oh, stop it, snap on. Right, so you are going to be for organic fertilizer, keep full, exports off, priority 5. And then what we do is we'll go over here. And we'll put 2 of those on there. Hang on, you're bringing recyclables from somewhere. Where did he just bring recyclables from?
I haven't used them yet, mate, so I can't help you with that one.
Right, let's put all my small excavators out of the hole. Right, let's have a look. Let's put recyclables. According to this, I have 48 somewhere. Full production. I think they might be coming from research. It is. That's what research outputs. You learn something new every day. I've got another one of those to go in there. Pickup cannot reach destination. Where are you trying to get to? Nowhere. Oh, because there was a vehicle trying to scrap itself, the fuel truck couldn't fuel the depot. Right. Right, put wood. I'll have to scrap this one because it wouldn't empty the cement. I need you to start work on loading the oil for the oil. you go, there's the recycling stuff coming out of the research units. Excuse me, tickly throat. So you don't actually get... I wonder if the housing one actually does get anything. I'm wondering what... I mean, I am curious to know if there's anything else that gets recyclables. There's bound to be something that's going to surprise me that gets blocked up because of recyclables. Ooh. Sorry for yawning, folks. It's been a long day. It's been got on the go since 5 this morning. We've got a vehicle. No, we haven't got a vehicle spare. Oh, cargo ship's gone off to collect. Let's see, if I put a warehouse. Like that, I can then go oh, here he comes. Using his horn. Why are you bringing concrete slabs up here? Oh, for the upgrade. That's why. I was thinking, why has he just brought concrete slabs? I forgot I'd actually set it to upgrade so to make this bigger. So that'll get more wood coming down here, which means that'll increase this production, because that's what's slowing down this at the moment, is the lack of wood in our own in-house supply. Right, you've technically now got 2 trucks each. You're done. Once we get that, that's my bit where I've got to start. Actually, I need to get. Where's my ship hiding? Up there. Yeah, we're loading that. assign a couple of trucks to that as well. I mean, it's like probably in terms of things we haven't advanced that much tonight, but we have because we've made some of the systems more efficient. So where the iron was struggling, it's now fine because the iron and coal. Look, coal has now got excess trucks sitting around. Iron's got trucks sitting around. Where before they were just sitting empty. Copper's probably one of the next ones we need to work, as it looks a bit light, but it's still getting enough from its own trucks. If anything, it just needs more of those on it. I'm going to have to think about putting some storage on the recycling soon. Are we getting fertilizer across here yet? Yep, here it comes. I mean, okay, it'll hit and go straight into the system. The organic fertilizer will take us max fertilization 100%. Fertilizer 2 takes us to 140%. Fertilizer 1 to 120%. Okay. Actually, all the fertilizers have actually got stuff in storage now. I'm hoping now to see a better return on these crops. Yeah, because fertility percentage is going up. Oh, you can set the target percentage as well. Well, that's new. Right. That's loading, because I need to get the... before I can bring this online, I need to get the oil rig running. And then I also need to get a... another... cargo ship ready to come in. But I said the wood is already making a difference. We need to make sure we've got... How are we doing glass-wise again? Oh, we'll get some more. I've got to make sure we don't get too low. Yeah, see, we're at 5%. Right. I'm going to hit pause. And I'm going to call it there for tonight. What we're going to do, because the next one will be about the oil. That's what we're going to work on. So, the ship is all ready. We're loading up for the oil rig. We've got the cargo ship ready to go and load support to as well. Oil base has just got to be built. And we've got a starting point. If it comes to it, we can always ship oil down to this one to keep this one going, but we've got to move the. We'll have to move the rubber potentially as well. This will go, but we have got. We forgot all about this. This guy over here. How's he doing? Yeah, he's still got a bit to go before he gets to the kind of out the bumpy bit. We might just mothball the other fuel station of the oil station until that's clear. Ramp is coming on, moving that down towards the bottom. If anything, we might even put food. Well, I don't know. I have to think about this. I've got to get more fields in somewhere. That's one thing I've got to do. I mean, potentially I could put some probably here. But it's also making sure I've got a water supply for them. All fun and games. Andy, thank you for keeping me company this evening. It is.
My pleasure, mate. I've thoroughly enjoyed this.
No, I said this. I love this game and I love streaming it as soon as it's fun. We will be back tomorrow night with some Icarus with Andy and Wayne. So if anyone's not met Wayne, you'll meet him tomorrow night. So that's Gun. That's going to be Gun. Good. God, my brain's so tired now. Monday night we've got the. I said normally it's what we have for our members, where we literally sit and we meet up and have a chat and go through bits and pieces, have a laugh, joke, get to know each other. I'm going to open it to the whole of our Discord. So if you're not a member of our Discord, make sure you do join. You'll find a link in the description. Very welcome. Come and have a chat with us. I'm going to be making some announcements about channel changes that are going to be happening over the next couple of weeks. So I will be having a chat with some of the senior members of the channel crew to make sure that they're aware of that before then. So I'll speak to you, Vicky, over the next few days. And then Tuesday night we're going to come back and we're going to do another Captain of Industry stream. So make sure you come back for that one. Please remember to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, super chats, super stickers, thanks button, join button. Thank you UGN Gamer for hitting that join button. Really, really do appreciate that. I appreciate the support everyone's showing to this channel. I really do. It just amazes me. This is why I want this bit below me to stay, because it shows people supporting this channel and it means the world to me. Hope everyone has an amazing Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye bye for now.